Hi everybody, welcome back. This one, this is what, DP with me number 13, I think. If I'm wrong, then the title will say the right one. I'm pretty sure it's 13 though. I'm pretty sure. Now I gotta look at it and see if I'm right, because if not, it's gonna drive me crazy, probably. Yep, DP with me number 13. I really like doing these with you guys, and I'm glad that you guys are still watching. So today I'm gonna start on this Flamingo one. If you guys remember, and I honestly don't remember where I got it from, I'll look it up eventually, but I'm not gonna do it right now. But I think, yeah, I don't remember where I got it from, but I love flamingos, and this is a 40 by 30. This is square, and the reason I have it sideways is because it was printed sideways. So the grid pattern is sideways, even though the picture is this way. The grids, the symbols and everything is printed sideways, which probably isn't a bad thing, but I can zoom in so that you can see what I'm talking about. So see, when I zoom in, there's a couple letters there, U's and stuff, and M's that you can see that are printed number 4. They're printed this way. So even though the picture is a profile, or what, isn't that called profile? Or I don't know, up and down, they printed the grid pattern landscape. So this came in baggies, so I didn't kit it up. And this is something that I've been doing a lot more lately. If it's coming in baggies, I haven't been kitting it up. So that's why I think you guys don't see a lot of kitting up videos from me, because some of the ones that I'm working on just have baggies. So I'm not really kitting them up. So this, it came in, it's got like 40 bags. I'm joking, not 40, but it came in, there's double of it in here. Probably because I think I put it in the other one because I thought that I was going to lose it. But this has the page, or the number on it, so this one's super big too. Alright, so we're going to start with, I think I'm going to start down here where this flower is, down here. I think that might be the best. When it comes to squares, because this is square diamonds, when it comes to squares, I tend to start more in the middle and kind of work my way one side and then work my way the other side. And then I keep doing that. And the reason that I do that is that I find that if the canvas isn't laid out, like if the grid pattern's a little bit smaller than the actual size of the drills, if I go from the middle out, it tends to overlap on the outside here, rather than me trying to stuff them inside, and I get a lot of popping, if that makes sense. So I'm going to move this up some. I am going to zoom in for you guys. So let me lift up my plastic. Oh, this has got stick all the way to the edge. That's going to be fun. Now I usually put washi on the edges of this, but for this purpose, since we're just starting this today, I'm not going to worry about it. But the next time you see me work on this, I probably will have some washi on the outside. Let me zoom in for you guys. And because this is squares, I will be using tweezers rather than a pen. So, and until these wear out, I've been using these. The tip is slightly starting to wear out on these, but not so bad that it's making it hard. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work on I'm gonna use the tweezers, and then another thing that I use, I'm gonna use my yellow Nix's Notions tray, and then another thing that I use is I have this black. This is just shelf liner, like you can get from the dollar store, and you can use like in your kitchen or bathroom to line your shelves so that things aren't directly on the shelf, if that makes sense. So I use that, and I just sit it, since I'm on an angle, I just sit it on here, and it holds my tray, so I don't have to. Here, I'll zoom out so you can see. So it just holds my tray since I'm on my easel or my drafting table. And so I kind of just tuck the little bit under there, but it doesn't slide. And I can put my tray on here and it doesn't slide off. If I put it on here, as you can see, it slides off. But if I put it on that, it doesn't slide. So that's what I use. I'm going to zoom kind of in for you guys. Oh, that's a little too far. That's good. So that you can see what I'm working on. And I'm going to grab a color. I'm thinking that I might start with J, because that's spaced out enough that I think it won't cause any issues. So J is, let's see, what number is that? That's number 20. So I'm looking for bag number 20 in this. And because I did an unboxing for this and I took them all out, they're not in order anymore. So give me a minute. Well, less than a minute. I just found it. Yeah, when I unbox, I don't worry about it if it is not in order when I put it back in. Not a big deal. So this is number 963, and it's a really, really pretty pink color. So I'm just going to get a little bit of it out here because I don't need a lot of it to start out with. And I'm just going to get that like that. And I do try and keep them in line with the rows on the tray. So I will have this sitting down here like this so that I can just lift it and put it where it needs to go. This is so sticky though. So we're doing J, which is right there, and I'm really kind of real cautious on my first couple of ones, because I don't know if the grid pattern's gonna stay matching up or not. So I tend to take my time until I know for sure whether or not the grid pattern matches up to the size of the drills, is what I mean. Because the drills, like, they could print the canvas, and the canvas could be, like your typical size, whatever your size is for your drills, but the drills sometimes are not, sometimes I find they're not the same size. So your canvas could be printed the right size, but if your drills are a little bit big or something, then they're not going to fit in there all that well. You know what I mean? So I tend to just take my time. And I do, like I said, I do a middle portion first, and then go work right, and then I go back and I work left from that middle portion that I did, to try and keep everything lined up and tight, because sometimes you get crazy gapping, as you guys probably already know, especially from budget diamond companies. Sometimes it does, they don't fit properly. And like I said, I don't remember where I got this one from. I want to say it might have been like Everyday E-Deals, but I'm not sure. I do have an unboxing of it, so yeah, look for that. And it'll tell you where I got it from. Oh, this is not the right, there we go. I almost put it down on the wrong space. I've done that before, where it's like you look at it and there's another symbol that kind of just jumps at you, and you start laying the color down on that, and then halfway through you realize, oh, that's not the right symbol, and you got to rip them all up. And I don't like doing that. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like doing that. So it's just better if you just take your time and make sure that you're putting them where they should be. I think that's, I mean, with rounds you don't really have to do that because they all just kind of fit together, and you know there's going to be spaces in between, so you don't really have to worry too much about how you're placing a round drill. But the square drills, you definitely have to pay a little bit more attention. I think that's why some people like square drills and some people don't, depending on what they want to work on. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go over here. So I hope you guys are doing well. I haven't asked that yet. I'm doing pretty good. I'm very happy, and you know, I'm getting more and more confident at work because, you know, whole new career, never done anything like this before, so you know, I worry about things a lot. It was kind of instilled in me as a child that, you know, if you don't do it right, don't do it at all. So I feel like I'm one of those people that I need, especially at work, not so much other places, but for work, I need people to tell me that I'm doing things correctly. I don't necessarily need them to tell me I'm doing a good job, but I need to know if I'm doing things correctly. So I'm getting a little bit more confident with that, and not needing people to tell me if I'm doing something right or wrong. And that's good, because I know that it can get annoying when you have somebody who's always like, did I do that right? You know, I wish I wasn't like that. However, that I am, and I make sure that it's funny because I kind of tell everybody, the people that are training me, I'm like, look, you know, I'm gonna bother you until I get comfortable with this, and I'm gonna, you know, until I feel like I've got it down to the point of not needing to ask you all the time. And they've been very sweet. They've been like, yeah, no, don't worry. I mean, especially when you're dealing with people, right? If I'm running a machine or something like that, that's a little different, but I'm not running a machine. I'm taking care of human beings. So I want to make sure that I'm doing it correctly, and because these people might not be able to tell me if I'm doing something that they don't like, or, you know what I mean? Like, so I want to make sure that I'm following all the protocols and all that stuff, and it's just, it takes some time. But I'm getting more and more confident, and I'm making good connections with the residents there, so they're not as nervous when I'm around. So that's always nice, you know, when you finally make some sort of connection, so that they understand that you're there to help them rather than, you know, hinder them from doing whatever it is that their mind tells them that they want to do. So, you know, I'm getting better. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm getting back on a regular schedule, or I hope so. which is nice. It takes a while when you change your hours like that. You know, it really does throw you off sometimes if you're not prepared for it. And it wasn't that I wasn't prepared for it. I knew exactly what I was doing, but it still takes some time to get used to it. I think I got all of that color there. I think so, that I can see in that section there. So I'm going to change over to a different one, and I'm looking up at my little viewfinder, and it looks like you guys can see where I placed them, which is good. Yeah, I wanted to start this one because I'm ready for warm weather. I'm doing spring stuff and everything like that, but I'm ready. I'm just so ready for warm weather. I can't even tell you. It's like, bring it on. I'm waiting, just waiting for warm weather. So, what is this one? This is, I want to look for number 25. Let me see if I can find number 25 real quick. There's so much pink. So much pink. I like pink though. Maybe not this much pink, but I do like pink. As I'm looking, there it is. There it is. And I have these little baskets, so I will arrange these since I started working on it. I have these, I'll show you at the end. I have these little baskets that I bought off of Amazon, which are perfect for baggies. That you can store them while you're working on them in the order that they're supposed to be, so that you can find them a lot easier. I needed to get this video recorded, and so I didn't go through and do that yet. So we're doing another pink here. This one's a slightly darker shade, and it's going to be hard to see because it's right next to the other one. But it is slightly darker, I promise. Just slightly darker. Very, very slightly darker. And this is letter Y. So if you can see, I know I'm not super zoomed in, but if you can see the canvas and my my drill field, you'll see I'm putting these down on letter Y. And the pink is a very, very subtle difference. Very subtle difference. I don't know if they're even the same. Are they one after the other? So the last one was 963 that I did, and this one is 9689. So I can show you that real quick. That's this color here, 9689. So it is very similar. So this was, let me find the last one that I just did. So this was the last one I did, and then this is this one. So like this one in my camera looks a little bit more peachy, and this one looks, that I'm working on now, is a little bit more pink. But on the canvas, they're very, very similar. Very slight difference. And I honestly like it when it's a very subtle difference like that. For a couple reasons. One, because I think it's a little bit more pleasing to the eye, so that it doesn't look like you just, you know, went a drastic color change. You know, like say from red to blue or something, you know, something drastic like that. I like it that it's a subtle change. And then the other reason why I like a subtle change is when you're working with colors that are so close in shade, if you misplace one, you're not going to know. You're not going to know. So that makes it easy too, because it's less mistakes, or less obvious mistakes if they're close in shade. So that's really nice. I like that. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm so ready for summertime, and I've been wanting to work on the flamingos. I know that we have quite some time before summer, but actually maybe not. It's May, right? So another month and a half, something like that. So before summer, but I'm super ready for summer, and just wanted to work on my flamingos because flamingos are cool. I want to get back to the zoo this year and see the flamingos. Last year when we went, they were still they don't really let you get super close to them anyway, but they weren't out. So they have, like in our zoo, they have kind of like an island that the flamingos can go on, and then they have an indoor area where they'll go and they'll bathe and stuff like that. And so last year when we went, I think it was last year when we went, the majority of the flamingos were inside, and we couldn't go in to see them because they were being isolated so that they would not get the bird flu. They didn't have it. They were being isolated so that they wouldn't get exposed to it. So they were kind of put away. You could still look at them, but you couldn't really interact with them as much as you normally can because of the bird flu. So I want to go back this year. Hopefully this year they'll be out and about so that I can get a better look of them, because they're absolutely beautiful. They're so pretty. So I want to see them. I want to see more of them. And so yeah, I wanted to start this one. I've got some more special partial ones that I want to get done, so you'll probably see those coming up soon. I want to, if you remember, I did an unboxing of some special canvases, and one of them is a clock. I haven't done it yet because I'm waiting. I haven't gotten the canvas or whatever frame that I'm going to put it on. So I'm waiting to get that before I start it, and then I'll show you that. Oh, there's so much glue on this that my hand's stuck to it. But yeah, so when I get that, I will show you the clock and put that all together with you guys. So that'll be fun. And I really do want to get started on some of my bigger ones, but I haven't lately. I haven't been able to. So we'll see. I have so many that I'm probably not going to buy too many more this year. Maybe just for holidays. And then probably when fall comes around, fall and Christmas, I'll probably buy some more that are more seasonal. But you know, I say that and then I go on Amazon and I wind up buying more. So we'll see. We'll see what we get, but I definitely have a lot that I want to get done. So keep a lookout for it. We're going to have lots of DP with me this year. And I really like this because I like doing this rather than like super long videos, you know, half an hour. I hope you guys like it. I'm not saying that I won't do long videos. I probably still will. But I'm trying to keep everything right around a half an hour lately, just to make it a little bit more palatable, or digestible is probably the right word. Probably digestible is the right word. I think I got all of them, all the Y's. Oops, no, I see another one. All the Y's. I think I got all of them now. So as you can see, I got 2 shades of pink down. 2 shades of pink. And then I think I have time to do probably one more color. These have a little bit of static to them, but I also need to clean my tray, so that's another thing too. My tray is staticky, but that's all right. I've been using it all day, so that's probably why it's staticky. So I got time for probably one more color. So let's pick one that doesn't have too much. Actually, you know what? I could probably get done that music symbol so that you guys can see a different color. So what number is that? Music symbol is number 2. Let me find that one. And I found it really easy because I think it's the only one that is that color. So this is kind of like a brownish color. It's kind of hard to see in my light, but it's kind of a tan color. And we'll get that in here. Oops. There we go. So I hope you guys, or I'm curious, are you guys ready for the warmer weather, or do you guys live in areas where it's already warm? I'm interested to know, because me being in Colorado for the last, 4 days, I think it's been raining, so I'm ready for it to not be so soggy, and I want it to be more sunny, although I think we're supposed to get more rain. But I want it to be more sunny. I want to spend time outside. Our grass needs to be cut because with all this rain, the grass has been growing a lot, but not everywhere. So it's been growing everywhere a little bit, but you know, all the places where all the the drains are, where the water goes, it's like a jungle out there. There's so much grass. So, but we need the ground to dry up a little bit, or else our mower is just going to sink into it. And believe me, that's a pain in the butt. You don't want that to happen. So it's just easier if we wait for it to dry out a bit. And it's my husband's long week at work, so he will, by the time he has a day off to mow it, and I know I could mow it, but he likes to do it, so by the time he gets to it, it'll be closer to next weekend, and hopefully it'll be drier. Hopefully it'll be dried out some so that we can get it cut. And then I want to trim some of the bushes in the backyard. I meant to do it over the winter, but I did not get around to it. But some of them, I can tell that they're not, there's some dead branches on some of them, so I want to at least get those off, because some greenery has already started to pop up on most of them, but I want to cut off the dead parts. So hopefully I can get that done this weekend. Hopefully all the rain will be gone and I will have time to work on that this weekend coming up. That'll be really nice. And then my dog, Izzy, loves to sit outside with me when I'm out there. So that'll be fun. And I did have somebody comment and once, you know, would love to see more pictures of my dog. And I will try to do that. I have a cute picture that I could show you guys. I don't think that I've shown you of I might have though, but of Izzy and Charlie sitting at the front door looking out the front door. So when I get done with this, I can show you guys that. But I'd like to show you guys more pictures of him. Maybe some live footage of him. We'll see. He tends to run when the camera gets pointed at him. He doesn't like it as much. So I don't know if he'll let me, but I will try, because I did get a request of someone wanting to see more pictures of him. And believe me, I love him very much, so I don't mind showing pictures of him if I can get them. If I can get them, I will show you guys my beautiful, beautiful puppy. I just wish he would let me groom him more. He doesn't mind baths, but he won't let me trim his fur around his eyes and his mouth. And then he also is super, super mean when it comes to cutting his nails. So his nails are super, super long because he won't let me cut them. And my husband and I try, but he just fights us, and I don't want him to get hurt, so we try for a little bit, and we might get one or two here and there, but we never get all of them. And I wish that he would let us. I really do. And then I need to get his teeth cleaned because his teeth are really bad. And I tried to brush him and he almost ripped my head off. Literally. I've never seen him that aggressive ever. And so I don't think brushing his teeth is something that he's going to let me do. So I need to get a vet appointment for him so that we can get his teeth all nice and cleaned, because they're pretty bad. And he's an older dog, and when he was younger he lost some of his teeth. He pulled them out when he was chewing on a bone. So I don't want him to lose any more. Alright, so that's the brown. So as you can see, there's two shades. I can zoom in a little bit more so that you can see it a little bit better. So there's two shades of pink in there. It's kind of hard to see, but there's two shades of pink all in there. And then we did this brown color in there for like the middle of the flowers. So that's what we did today. Not much, but the good thing is that we've started, right? We've started on the flamingos. So that's a good thing, which is what I wanted. I wanted to start on the flamingos, so I did. Yay! All right, this one kind of, yeah. I don't know what I was going to say, but I'm excited to get this one done. Hopefully, you'll see we'll work on it together moving forward, and we'll have some fun. I hope that you guys are, when you're watching my video, are diamond painting as well. If you are, please let me know down in the comments what you're working on. I would love, I don't need to see pictures, although, because I don't know if you can put pictures in there, but you can send pictures to me in my email, or just tell me. Just say, hey, I'm working on, you know, a flower picture that I got off of Amazon, or I'm working on my Diamond Art Club, this one, you know. I would love to hear it, because we all work on different kinds all the time, and you know, I'm always interested to see what other people find, you know, what their preferences are. So yeah, leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Also, hit that notification bell and it will let you know when I post a video. And hit the like button. Yeah. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one, alright? Bye.